Welcome back. In today's business section, I know it will be popular for our members, especially our SME members, as we have a very brief snapshot of some of the key legal updates in Thailand.
So most of the companies are already aware of the Personal Data Protection Act, or we call it the PDPA, that will come into force on the 1st of June. But it's still a long way to go until we are all fully compliant. A recent PwC survey showing that 51% of the companies have already started their PDPA process.
So in 2018, the Trade Competitions Commission has enacted the new competition laws, whereby now when you have the merger and acquisition deals, you need to consider the pre-approval or post-notifications process before you decide or proceed with the merger and acquisitions.
We can't talk about anything else without mentioning COVID-19. And for us in this legal industry, we have to keep updating the COVID relief measures which is issued by the government. We can expect on more extensions for something like social security contributions, which the government helped in the past, but you have to keep updating on it because the maximum percentage of the contribution is 5% and they reduce it down to 3%, but it might not be the same this month.
There have been several tax measurements provided by the government during the COVID-19 pandemic period, but the most recent impact regulations will be on the foreign digital services. So right now, if the foreign operators of the digital service want to engage the activities in Thailand, for example, like video streaming or other kind of the virtual outsourcing platform, or basically is anyone doing business online from abroad now, so they are subject to VAT, value-added tax filings.
Khun Chaiwat, if I could stay with you, and if you could provide an update on what the BOI promotions are at the moment.
From December last year, the BOI has provided several packages to the investors. That also include the open up the new categories for the BOI privileges. For example, the elderly care home facilities and internal business process centers. In addition to the newly opened categories, the BOI also provide additional tax privileges for the large-scale projects.
I don't believe there were really business investment opportunities in the past for this product, and now with legal changes there are. I'm talking about the changes around medical cannabis. So can you update us on that? What's happening in the medical cannabis space?
Medical cannabis has been a hot topic in Thailand for the past 3 years now, I think, and the government still liberalizing the restrictions on cannabis quickly and positively.
Yes. And that's all we have time for today in the business section. I'd like to thank AustCham Director Khun Chaiwat for joining us.
You're welcome.
And also, of course, having our New Zealand Thai Chamber of Commerce President, our ANZAC friends, Khun Maya, for joining us as well.